On April 12, 2025, Beechwood Police responded to a retail theft at Zara inside Beechwood Place Mall in Beechwood, Ohio. After a 38-minute investigation, 3 subjects were arrested for theft, falsification, and possession of criminal tools.
Radio to 12:15:81. Just be advised, I think one of the females were wearing an Adidas tracksuit.
Okay. They still don't have an updated location or direction.
Just stated they believed in the wing of Dillard. They didn't go inside the store, but they're in that wing.
Downstairs? All right. Appreciate Hello. Good. How are you today? I don't suppose you're the manager? Oh no, you.
We're just upstairs.
I was just stuck there. They thought that she was down here. They called in and said that somebody stole some stuff. Okay. They're looking for it now. I just need to. I want to figure out if she wants to sign a criminal charge if we can catch them. You know what I mean? Or she's just trying to get her stuff back. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like could go either way. I appreciate you. good. What's up? Somebody took some stuff, it sounds like.
Yeah.
They got, we're out there looking to see if we can find them.
Okay.
What I just need to know is, are you going to sign a criminal charge if we catch them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
100%. Okay.
100%.
And, all right, I'm going to help them look then.
Okay,
All right?
thank you. I have this. Everything that they stole.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if
You were
that
just
helps
able
you.
to tell on camera or something like that?
So we have a device that tells us every time something leaves our store.
Oh, no
It gives
kidding.
us the pictures of what it is and the time.
Okay.
So if you want, you could take a picture. It's these items. I think I just had somebody steal 2 items just a second ago
Oh,
upstairs.
no kidding. Wow.
Yeah, but I
think she mentioned
missed them.
something like that. Okay. Yeah, let me,
So if
this
you want
is
to
the
take a
stuff?
picture of it, yep.
Oh, no kidding. Okay.
So it might help you if you like.
All right. And it was, what did they say? Blonde wig? 2 black
Yeah.
females, one had a blonde wig.
And there was how many black males?
Okay. All right. Let's see if we can't find them.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
I
I'll
really
be back.
appreciate it.
50
Oh, I can't transmit them now. Yeah, so they're willing to prosecute. They have a device. They know what they took. This is the stuff. Isn't that weird? So I guess there's a device that whenever an item leaves the store, they know what it is.
Without being paid?
Yeah, correct. This is what they took, and this is what it looks like. This is the actual merchandise. Holy crap. Yeah, isn't that weird? That's crazy. Yeah, she said she signed a charge. It's a 2 African-American females, one with a blonde wig, and they're with 2 males.
I walked in from Dillard's and
Yeah.
I saw a female security guard upstairs, and I'm like, "Right upstairs?" She goes, "No," and I just saw 2.
There should be 3 off duties here as well.
I saw 2 of those guys. They didn't see him. It was 2 guys from Highland.
Okay. They're generally pretty competent now.
Yeah, they
Especially the one with the beard.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a good cop. So.
They're like, "Yeah, we didn't see anything."
All right. I don't know what else we can do then. If they see him and stop him,
Right.
then we can come back.
They had video?
I don't think so. It's like a motion sensor. Yeah. I've never seen video from inside Zara.
Yeah, I was shocked when they even called us.
Yes, she said she prosecuted. She said she signed. Okay. What should we do? Go look more?
Radio 1250 and 1281. Security just called back, stated that the suspects are in the store of Europe.
That makes sense. Lower level Dillard's.
All right, we're heading over there.
Did they say which ones actually took it?
The females, I guess. It's all in there.
But how did they know it was them?
I don't know.
There's only a video and they didn't see it.
I think she insinuated she did see it. Yeah. Yeah, I think that is that. That's gotta be her. What's up? Wonder what's up? The people in Zara think you all took some stuff or something like that. Everybody, they're like real mad about it. If you got anything on you, that's their property.
It's from Zara.
Oh, no.
We didn't say shit.
We didn't say nothing, officer.
I'll tell you what they're talking about. I guess they got this device that knows, like, when someone leaves out with property being paid for.
What? Let me see.
Did you have anything that looks like that upon you?
Oh, no.
Okay, you mind if we double check? Is it in there? You mind if we
No, we gotta stay back. I was going there so show you.
You say what?
I didn't take no. We didn't take nothing, sir.
I tend to believe you.
Oh.
You guys seem like honest people to me. I'm just trying to figure out why they're trying to say that you did.
I don't know. We can go in there and look. I will show you all of that. But
Would you
didn't.
go back to Zara?
Yeah.
Okay, so you did not.
We didn't touch nothing. I didn't touch nothing.
You mind if we look in your? Because they're alleging that you.
Yeah, they're pretty adamant.
Me?
about it. Yeah. That's what they said. I just met them. I don't know. That's a
No, I put it back on. So I don't know.
So you were
I
messing
never touched nothing. I was on the phone.
Okay, so you were messing with this product and you put it back and didn't leave out with it.
No, I'm being honest. No.
Okay. Do you mind if we look in there and see if this is in there?
No.
You want to try to tell me real quick? Then you know for sure you know about it.
I don't have nothing. No.
Well, if they're alleging it, then we have probable cause to search your bag. I mean, we.
I'm going to jail. Oh, yeah, I'll do that.
I mean, you're telling us you didn't. How old are you?
Me? 17.
This is from Zara?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah.
Is this on here? Is this on the list of stuff? Yeah.
Anything in your purse? You mind if I look?
Yeah, it looks like it's these two things right here. You got an ID on you?
No, I don't have ID.
You say you're 17?
Yeah.
Like 100% you're not?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll be 18 in December.
Hold this one. Well, we can double check and see what they want to do. Where's the rest of?
I don't got. That's all I have. So I'm be honest.
All right. Whoever's got the rest of the stuff, we're trying to give it all back. Like for real. Like. Okay. I'm just trying to avoid them doing too much with it.
Yeah.
Like if we give it back, they might be like, oh, okay. Yeah. So if there's literally anything
on you? Anything in your bag there? Might we look in there?
If I can take a step back, they might be trying to hear that. Is that right there? These are the two things that she had, and they're trying to say it was something that looked like it. Where'd you get this?
This I have.
No, he been asking this.
Yeah,
what else you got in there?
this is not. This is. Oh.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
This is ours too?
Do you have ID on you? How old are you? How old are you? I'm 31. And you're 17?
Yes.
You say this is ours for sure?
You got a piece of paper I'll just write down there. With my pad on the car. You have no ID on you. What's your social security number?
I don't know my social security.
What's your first name?
Joseph.
What is it?
Joseph.
How do you spell it?
Joseph.
Last name?
Jackson.
And this is 100% everything?
Yeah, I know how to do it.
Okay, I just want to go back.
What's your birthday?
May 24th, 1994.
All right, just so we're not sitting here all day, I'm going to go tell them what's up, so we got this stuff.
Okay.
See exactly what they're trying to do about it.
Okay.
Just give your info when I got here. I'll be back in 5 minutes or so. All right? This is what it is. I mean, there's no way around it. You know what I'm saying? All right.
I mean, if they don't, we're out of here.
Okay.
Hopefully they don't. It's too much paperwork anyway. What's your first name?
Lana.
How do you spell it?
R-A-N-N-A-H.
Birthday?
my bad. 12/5/07.
12507?
Yeah, December 5th, 2007.
What's your last name?
Willis.
How do you spell it?
W-I-L-L-I-S.
It's R-A-N-N.
Yeah.
What's your birthday?
5. I'm watching saying 5, so I'm nervous. December 5th, 2007. December 6th. I'm sorry about that. I don't know how to say 5. I'm already doing Jake's birthday.
Sister Radio has 2 names of birthdays for you. We have 2 the same.
December 5th, 2007.
Willis, W-I-L-L-I-S. First name R-A-N-N-A-H. Birthday 12/5/07. Jackson. First name Joseph. 5/24/94. So regardless if they want to press charges or not, we're investigating something. If you guys gave us false information, you could be charged with that too, about who you are. So the information you gave me is true? I'm sorry? Yeah? You ever have an ID card in Ohio or a driver's license?
No.
Nothing in Ohio?
No.
You ever been arrested?
No. I don't even have a criminal record.
What about you? You have a driver's license or Ohio ID card? Which one? In Ohio. Okay. Go ahead.
Joseph Nathaniel Jackson.
Alright, what's the weight on Jackson? Do you have a CCW permit? Do you have a firearm on you?
No.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, one more time. You're not lying to me about who you are.
No. Most of the things that I can give you my social.
I asked you for it, you said you didn't know it.
I know the last four of my social. I don't really use my social.
Okay, most people know their social security number, and the information you gave me is not coming back to the right description.
What do you mean description?
The information you gave me, the person's 220 pounds.
What does that got to do with anything?
Because you're not 220 pounds.
Okay, I'm 184 now. What's the problem?
Did you used to be 220?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your...
What's the problem? Because I lost the weight?
Where were you born?
Cleveland, Ohio.
And what's your... You're about to go in handcuffs.
For what?
What is your social security? Hey, what's the social for Joseph? About to call who?
My mom. I'm about to call you.
You're an adult, right?
Yes, but I still call when the police is involved. I get scared.
Okay. All right, you're being detained. Put your hands behind your back. Okay. Put your cell phone away.
I can tell you what my name is.
I've asked you several times, and you're playing games. So.
Just tell y'all who I am now.
You have warrants for your arrest?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's not him. I've got him in cuffs. Do you have ID on you?
I'll get it. I got it right here. I'll get it.
Yeah, don't even reach it on me, okay? What's in here? Is this a knife?
No.
Where's your ID at?
It might be inside in my front pocket. Oh no, it's no, it's all right here.
You got nothing on you that's gonna poke me or stick me, do you?
I don't know what your policy is. I'm handing the property over.
I'm gonna give him the coffee.
No, not right now.
Okay, that's my AirPods, I think.
You got no ID on you.
Okay, I'm about to show you. You just heard that?
You got something in there for me.
It might be.
Just stand right there.
It's right there, isn't it?
Yeah, right there where you at. Ray, I have a different OL for you for ID card.
Go ahead.
That's what I would think I found. What is it there?
Skirt?
Oh, 50 or you
What other thing?
Yes.
I'll give you a Nathaniel Earl check.
Oh, this is good. Yeah. All right. What warrant on
what's the SO one for? All right, hold off on confirming. We probably have charges.
See what Karen wants to do.
That's Zara. 81, can you copy? They were just in there. And you're not lying about who you are.
No,
You've never been arrested before.
What? See the picture. I'm not lying.
50 radio on the female. Is there an ID card attached to it?
She look, he put it on me like that. That's the reason. No, I ain't mad.
I thought you said you never had an Ohio ID card. Well, then you're lying about who you are.
I'm not about to lie to you guys.
He did.
Right.
You lied to me already. When we asked you if you had any merchandise from there, you didn't.
Oh, because I was...
You said you didn't. What's the physical on that?
Oh, my God.
What are you reaching for?
I'm not... God damn!
What is this?
My AirPods? What the fuck?
Hold on.
The house keys. You just put them in my pocket.
Listen, man, you got 2 warrants for your arrest and you're lying about who you are,
I have
okay?
a warrant for Brecksville and what else?
You got 2.
Brecksville and what else?
But you have charges with us.
Okay, that's
So,
I have nothing else. And that's a knife. That's why do you keep
I don't think
that's not a
it's
knife.
some
You
kind
just
of
took it out of my
key
pocket.
thing.
Yeah, it's my key ring.
I thought it was-
Jesus.
You turned? You know what I mean? You turned?
I'm sorry.
What is that?
It's my key.
You know?
It's my key ring. No, it's a bottle, a beer opener.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for
Well,
what?
that's the feel of it, too.
No, this could be one of those, take the tag.
That's for beer. Look at the top of it. That's for beer.
Why would it have magnets on it?
But that's where I bought it from. Like,
All right,
what?
just stand right over here. 50 Ray, I have another ID card for you. Either one of you guys ever been arrested here in Beechwood before? Go ahead. You have a firearm on
Emergency, I was showing you 99. I was going to go to Cleveland Heights for over there.
That was him?
Okay.
That was just in.
Okay.
You don't want Cleveland Heights, but they don't want it.
Yeah, so they said video exists. We can't look at it, though, until they, like loss prevention sends it to it. He sounds like falsification at a minimum. Is that what happened? Okay, and they're 100% willing to prosecute.
Okay. He's got warrants.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's take the magnet.
This is a magnet, and this is this hook here, and that magnet is right here. And this removes the tag right there.
So there will be video. One of the employees, when the system went off, when the system went off, looked up and saw that they were exiting at that time. And these are the 2 that had the property on their person.
We haven't identified her, but she's going back anyway, right?
Yeah.
Where I'm going?
To jail.
Wow.
Are you stealing?
Because they want to charge against you. He's dropping all kinds of shit.
Literally, search me. Like, that's been right there. What the fuck?
Just drop it. It's not my camera, man. Stop.
Give me my purse.
You grown man.
You got my phone, Bubba? Where's my phone? I need my phone. Where's my phone? All right, can I put my mom?
No.
Bubba, where's my phone? In there. Can my please in my phone though, because I
Nope.
got a boyfriend in jail and I got money on my
I
phone.
don't know what to tell you. Don't commit crimes in Beechwood.
You already are lying about who you are because if the information you gave me is true, you have
I'll
an
let
ID.
you go over the 17. You lying.
Alright, how much my phone? Because I got my phone.
We'll worry about that later.
If you get
What is the about?
I got money on my phone because I got myself out.
Okay, y'all getting ahead of yourself with it. This was his stuff?
No, that's mine. That's mine. Oh, that's it.
Yeah, okay.
I just want myself.
These two items and this are his.
Okay.
That's her pink bag.
Okay.
And two criminal tools. One was in his pocket, one was in his hand.
Okay. Those were found on his person. I'm just gonna put these back in here.
Yep, they were back here.
You say what? What's up? My phone. Yeah, you're going to jail. You ain't got to.
No. I'm saying so I can send the money.
Yeah, we want to send our money out.
Yeah, nobody's sending. No, everybody's going to jail right now. Ain't nobody making no phone calls. You're sending.
Going to jail.
Yeah, you're going to have stuff up on you.
Right,
Right,
that's fine.
I'm
We talking about them two.
Right.
They're free. Y'all free.
Yeah. I don't think they're trying to put a case on him.
He got a right to the job.
If you're ready, you copy.
Do not copy any push. Go ahead with it.
What's Say what? No.
All of her property's going with her.
You're not getting nothing, bro.
This is Zara. Her property's going with her.
Josh and A. Mitchell, 27, showing a valid permanent ID. Really, just 99
They're already catching like a whole bunch of cases.
Want me to steal back?
Yeah, let me take photos of it in case my boss is like, nah.
So look, it's either both of y'all. He's not giving
Is this from a Kira too, you think?
Lied about who you are. You lied about stealing.
You're not a tag.
Oh, that's the one
Here.
It says Zara on it.
Here.
Yeah.
No, there's no here. So I'm about to ask you for a third.
Let's go.
Just go ahead, y'all.
Let's go. Let's put my phone in. You gotta come get that, dude. My phone, oh, your phone's mine.
Radio, we'll take another car up here when you have one available, please.
No, all that come off me.
Do you have all four there?
Just you check it out in.
Right.
The other female we didn't have ID. With the two with the warrants. The one from CCSO and the other one with the shaker. They're in custody.
We need to. Did she end up being drunk?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's simple too. Like, if the only thing you catch them is the theft. Like,
That's cool.
Well,
But my
instructing
phone is in my phone.
Or falsification, either one.
okay, we'll get it all figured out.
And he's got possession of criminal tools.
Okay.
So he's got 3 charges.
We'll get it sorted out here.
And they both have warrants that are within the pickup.
Okay.
There you go, woman. There you go, woman.
What's that warrant for?
Oh, mine's money on. Mine's owed. I ain't taking that.
Okay, what?
Mine's owed.
Okay.
No, it ain't nothing crazy. It ain't no fake.
You? Sheriff's Department, Jaga County, I don't know.
That's what I was just saying. Oh, that's, oh, no. That's what's that.
Yeah, I asked for another car to come on.
So, and process. If they want to do stuff like this, I'm sorry too, but it must not trigger their system. So,
But as long as Zara can say that they're missing those, right? Well, but the things are missing, so they probably didn't hit on that on their machines.
So what we is our phone's going, my phone going to meet both of us. Okay. I just want my phone.
you'll be able to get an envelope after until they get to the jail and they do what they got to do, they'll even let you call people.
Okay, well, can you at least put my phone in my phone? Yeah.
Where's it at? Is it in here?
My phone's in the front of my purse. I don't give a fuck about the purse.
This guy's phone right
Let me see the back. Yeah. The other phone in there too?
Your phone?
Yeah. Yeah, that's his phone.
You have a big phone?
That's our phone. Yeah.
I'm just making sure like this is your phone. Like, all right.
That's a 16. Turn your volume on the side. My phone in there, right?
Put it in your bag.
My phone in my purse? Okay.
So why don't Miller's on his way up. If these guys don't mind, they could walk out with me to where my car is, and I'll just have Miller meet me.
Okay. And I'll go back to Zara.
Yeah.
And just
sort of that out.
Do it. Okay. Do it theft. Okay. And we'll do the whatever happens, criminal tools for whatever he has.
Yeah.
If they were lying.
Yeah. We have all that, right? The criminal tools. We have the criminal. Okay.
Yeah. Well.
All right.
He's probably back here.
And you have his ID? Yep. That's it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Over in Dillard's North. Yeah, if you don't mind. 7-9, you're on your way up here? Yeah.
Oh, and now my AirPods. Don't be dropping my phone. Make sure they both in the case.
7-9, if you're on your way up here, can you just meet me near my car? Near the north doors?
I got me.
It's annoying. They come here just to sit.
Those are magnets. Look. Those are magnets.
That is absolutely non-magnetic.
No, man.
Okay. I'm going to go back to Zara and figure out exactly what we're going to charge them. It sounds like a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah. Lying them out when they exited on their phone.
Some sort of system.
Yeah, when they walk out, the tag's hit.
Okay.
It wasn't scanned and paid for. It goes on her phone, and she can tell you exactly how much it is.
Some of it was on there.
You're going to be able to get a screenshot of it from her phone.
I actually already, they printed the receipt, everything.
Yeah.
None of this was on there, though, but maybe they removed the tags prior to exiting.
Oh, the tags were... It's all... Yeah, they did. So you know it's Zara from these, on these?
Yeah, but the RFIDs
they ripped them
into
off.
the fabric.
Or in the fabric, that's when they go out too. Some of them did have tags, but these are in the, like you said, in the fabric.
All right, they're going to jail. It's no rush.
Yeah.
So it sounds like criminal tools for the guy. These were found on him.
Those were on him. We took that sling bag off him to search it, to separate him from it, right?
Okay.
Once he was detained. This was in his pocket. The magnet was in the bag. That's his ID that he didn't have.
And they both lied about sale, both falsification. And we were going to do theft or RSP or whatever. All right. Yep. I'll be down at Zara for a little bit.
All right, sir. Call
All right, yeah. Good find.
All right, we'll leave it at 8. Still call.
Yeah, whatever. All right.
150. You guys all set? You want me to head over as well? No, just one. Each one's going to handle getting all the paperwork from Zara. Okay, 101 radio. 10-8.
Yeah, I think this is your stuff too.
Yeah, I used to work in the mall, and I used to get in trouble.
Is there a way to find the value of this stuff? And then I'll need to see your manager one more time. I'll need your ID too, and you have to do a statement.
Okay.
But I'll go grab that after we get this part figured out. What was her name again?
Cynthia.
Cynthia. Alright, I already got this.
I like it as a open.
I like it open.
A jacket would be better. Like more of a jacket style.
Hi,
Pretty good.
I'm here again.
Yeah.
To see you. Did they put the things on?
They must have. Wait, how does it know when something leaves? Is that what they took
Say
off?
it again.
Oh, this is actually a cute shirt too.
Yeah, they just don't want to pay for it. Yeah, they had this stuff. This removes magnetic, devices.
Oh, they just
stuff
panic.
Yeah, they didn't buy anything. They came to steal. They 100% came to steal.
This was $39.90.
Hello again.
Probably all $39.
Yeah, if you could give me a receipt for that. We found more stuff on them. They also had these criminal tools that they came here just to steal.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah, so they're going to get charged with that. We're going to charge. They lied about their name, so they're going to get charged with that. We found some more stuff. If I could get a receipt from this, and then I'll get a statement. I'll need a statement from each of you, so I'll go get the paperwork, and I'll need both your IDs when I come back.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Have your ID on you, Debbie?
If not, I can figure out a different way.
Go get your ID. I'm gonna.
I'll get the paper, and I'll be right back.
Like a full.
If you want to add that, if you want to combine them.
Combine it.
Yeah, if you want to combine that, that'd be helpful. All right, I'll be right back.
Before any contact with the suspects, the officer asked the store manager one critical question: whether the store was willing to sign a criminal charge. Under Ohio Revised Code, Section 2913.02 theft requires the owner's withholding of consent. Without a complaining witness, the case collapses at its foundation. The manager confirmed she would prosecute and disclosed that Zara uses an RFID-based inventory system that generates a real-time alert and a photographic record of specific merchandise whenever it exits the store without being scanned and paid for. This electronic alert, combined with a willing complaining witness, a physical description of the suspects, and the officer's own observations, established the legal threshold for a Terry stop under the Supreme Court's decision in Terry v. Ohio. That standard requires only a reasonable, articulable suspicion that criminal activity is afoot, not probable cause. When the officer first approached the group in the mall corridor, the encounter had not yet become a detention. Under Florida v. Bostick, a consensual encounter becomes a Fourth Amendment seizure only when a reasonable person would no longer feel free to decline the officer's requests and walk away. At that moment, no such seizure had occurred. That changed at the bag search. When Jackson declined consent, the officer invoked probable cause. Quote, "If they're alleging it, then we have probable cause to search your bag." End quote. A store allegation alone does not create probable cause. What does is the totality of the circumstances, a standard the Supreme Court established in Illinois v. Gates. That totality included the RFID alert, the merchandise images, the store manager's identification, the subject's presence in the area, and their evasive responses. Under that framework, the probable cause invocation was legally defensible, and the search of the bag was constitutionally sound. The search recovered Zara merchandise matching the RFID images, satisfying every element of theft under Ohio Revised Code Section 2913.02 purpose, to deprive knowing control of property without the owner's consent. Jackson then told officers he was 17 years old. He was not. His date of birth, confirmed by his own Ohio ID card discovered in the same bag, showed he was 30 years old. This was the opening move in a pattern of deliberate false statements. Ohio Revised Code, Section 2921.13 prohibits knowingly making a false statement to a law enforcement officer during a criminal investigation. The officer warned both subjects of this consequence explicitly before elevating the encounter. That warning is tactically and legally significant. It forecloses any claim that the subjects misunderstood the stakes. When officers ran Jackson's information and the physical descriptor didn't match, they detained him. At that point, the encounter crossed from an investigatory stop into a custodial detention. Then came the warrant return, 2 active arrest warrants. Under Ohio Revised Code, Section 2935.26, those warrants independently authorized his full custodial arrest, entirely separate from the theft investigation. Following the arrest, officers conducted a search incident to arrest, a well-established exception to the Fourth Amendment's warrant requirement recognized by the Supreme Court in Chamel v. California. That search produced 2 items that transformed this case from a shoplifting stop into a criminal tools prosecution. The first was a hook tool found in Jackson's pocket. The second was a powerful magnetic detacher device found in his bag, a commercially available product specifically designed to remove hard security tags from retail merchandise without triggering the alarm. Officers confirmed via an on-scene search that this device retails for approximately $25 and is sold explicitly as a 25-piece anti-theft tag removal kit. Ohio Revised Code. Section 2923.24 defines possession of criminal tools as knowingly possessing any device designed or specially adapted for criminal use with purpose to use it criminally. Both elements are met. The device has no legitimate retail use for a shopper. Jackson possessed it while actively engaged in a shoplifting operation. The criminal purpose is not inferred, it is demonstrated by the surrounding facts. The presence of that device also explains why some of the stolen merchandise did not trigger the RFID alarm on exit. The tags had been removed inside the store prior to leaving. This is not impulse shoplifting. It is organized retail theft, planned, equipped, and executed. Now for the grades. The primary officer receives a B+. His approach was de-escalatory and constitutionally grounded throughout. He confirmed prosecutorial intent before beginning the investigation, warned subjects of falsification before charging them, and correctly identified the magnetic detacher as a criminal tool through independent research. The one area of concern is a phrasing issue stating that a store allegation alone creates probable cause is an oversimplification. What actually supported the search was the full evidentiary package. The officer had the right instinct, he simply articulated it imprecisely. No constitutional violation resulted, but precision in the field matters. Joseph McDaniel Jackson receives a D. He arrived with a specialized defeat device, possessed stolen merchandise, denied owning an ID card that was in his bag, gave false physical information, had 2 active warrants, and lied about his age. His conduct during this stop maximized his legal exposure at every turn. The legally sound choice after initial contact was silence, physical compliance, and counsel, not a cascade of contradictory statements. Rana Willis receives a C+. No criminal tools were attributed to her. She showed visible remorse, self-corrected her birthday, and did not physically resist. However, she participated in an organized theft operation and had an independent active warrant. As a minor, her case will be adjudicated in juvenile court, where the falsification charge in particular will face a higher evidentiary bar on the knowingly element. Jasmine Mitchell receives a C. Her direct on-camera record is limited, but she was confirmed as a participant by ID and by officers on scene. Insufficient footage exists for a fuller assessment. 3 lessons from this encounter. First, retail loss prevention technology has fundamentally changed the evidentiary landscape for shoplifting cases. An RFID alert paired with a willing complaining witness now generates a probable cause package within minutes of the initial call without any video footage at all. Defendants and defense counsel should understand this going in. Second, lying to a law enforcement officer during an active investigation is a standalone criminal charge under Ohio law, independent of whatever underlying offense prompted the stop. Subjects frequently believe that providing a false name or wrong birthday buys time or reduces exposure. In Ohio, it does the opposite. It adds a chargeable offense to the record and critically extends the lawful duration of the detention while officers verify the truth. Third, possession of a specialized defeat device like a magnetic security tag remover is not treated as a minor accessory to a shoplifting charge. Under Ohio law, it is a separate criminal offense requiring its own proof of criminal purpose. But when that device is found on a person who has just stolen merchandise from a store that uses the exact security system, the device is designed to defeat the criminal purpose element, essentially proves itself. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out our channel for even more police interaction and courtroom content.